there may be war in Rivers State. According to the Vanguard this morning, it's a newspaper. Go and read the Vanguard front page. It said the Ijo, they are saying Fubara goes nowhere. Battle line has been drawn, and they said if they remove Fubara, they cannot guarantee peace in Rivers State. I will not let the militants are standing in Rivers State. If you are watching this video, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, all notifications, drop your comments, click the like button and share with others. A war is brewing in Nigeria from Niger Delta axis where the oil is coming from. Rivers indigenes are saying Fubara goes nowhere. What are your plans about that this morning?
I said it clearly that to an extent this is just adding up to already problem we are having in Nigeria, and any plan to take away the River State to install a Fulani governor there, to install a Fulani stooge there, to begin to behave like the likes of Osadema in Imo State, in Edo State, conniving with the Fulani. It's more of recent. The man from Anambra State, Tukumasonido, we do not need another Fulani governor in the South region. We are taking over the entire Southeast. Osadema is something to write home about. He takes instruction from the Fulanis. The Anambra, the state governor Peter Mba has already pledged his loyalty of that state to the Fulani Oga. I'm talking about the Sokoto of Sokoto. The entire traditional rulers of Enugu State went to Sokoto to pay homage.
That's a party.
Why on that homage too, the Fulani herdsmen entered the community and slaughtered thousands of people. Today, the governor of Imo State has paid over 500 billion trying to organize Northerners, Muslims there to go on whatever they call it, pilgrimage or whatever, Hajj or whatever. But how many Northern governors can pick Christians and spend that kind of money just for them to go to Jerusalem? It tells you that even while they were still there, the entire school education system in the north has already been shut down by the governors themselves. So any of that, they should be careful, because I know that it is thinking, it is time bomb. What started French Revolution, what started American Revolution, what started the Northern Algeria Tunisia Revolution, we know how it all started. What started ESAS, we know how it started. It will not necessarily come from where we are expecting it. UK and Tinubu, who want to establish Fulani governments in River State, will not find it easy, because to an extent the people of River State has won over the unnecessary influence of Nigerian government under Bola Ahmed Tinubu to take over River State resources, take over River State work, and then install someone who will be behaving like Osadema, Wilfuru, and all of them who are in Abuja. Wilfuru is loyal to Olahi. Osadema is loyal to Northern Caliphate. The man from Anambra State is loyal to one Malami from Katsina.
What do you think can happen with the way things are going in Rivers State? Because they produce a large amount of crude oil.
Let me tell you, if Tinubu should be ready, because the Igbos are going to join this war. It's not only for the jobs. But they have declared war already. When you know that the courts, we even wait for court pronouncement on the defection of these lawmakers. The court deliberately, avoided taking that direction. The one that is more convenient for them is to reinstate. We need to talk about reinstatement. Does not mean that the constitution of Nigeria has already allowed you that defected to be taken care of. The court has not taken care of the defection. Okay, reinstatement. agreed. The governor said, okay, and if that one is Supreme Court says I'm good to go, and then all of a sudden, later than 24 hours, we are ordering a sitting governor that's holding over 15 million people's mandates to present a budget with ultimatum. Well, I can tell you that I've been saying it was accountant general under Wike for so many years. Maybe Wike is thinking is somebody he can say run down completely. I do not see what is the saying of similar Fubara against what is happening today, simply because you are the one that produced the entire commissioner. You are the one that have the entire lawmakers. You are the one that have everything. Why not allow this gentleman to breathe? Now, you need to unleash the beast in him. And that's what we are going to see now. And it has started. And he said very clearly that Fubara is going to lead in the front. He's going to be in the front to lead whatever consequences is going to come from there.
Is that why Wike has denied his Igbo ancestry? Wike said, I'm not an Igbo person, don't call me an Igbo. But Fubara seems to embrace his Igbo roots.
Yes, let me tell you, Fubara need to embrace it because either the remission of commission, God has already made it very possible that he come from the Otopo kingdom. And the Otopo kingdom was founded by an Igbo man, and possibly the Indoki people and the Kwete people. The Anal, the method that vicinity that is called Ijo, Boni, and the rest of them today. These are all Igbo territory that are founded by Igbos. This guy, I see, God watch most of his video. He speaks Igbo fluently. And he has never denied his Igbo identity. He has never denied his Igbo connection. Somebody, I'm talking about the people now, talking about somebody who is just from very closely that shares border with Imo State people because of Fulani, because he want to be president, because he want to introduce the ideology that has destroyed the democratic principles and policies in Nigeria. He want to introduce the Fulani agenda in the southern east part of the country. That's why they are using the likes of Wike, they are using the likes of Pitamba, they are using the likes of Popo Zaduma, and you can see the infiltration. At one point, the Fulanis started having access to the eastern Nigeria and be killing people at will. At what point? It was during this era of these people. It was when this thing started happening. That's how it started. Now the great Bola Tinubu, who is already championing that agenda, which was part of the agreement. There must be a reason why Obama, Biden, Buhari, Tinubu, Malami, and the Arab world, including those from the Iran, championed the abduction, rendition of Mazin Mandekano from Obama's home country. There's a reason. And that reason is very clear. It's becoming very clear. There's a reason that some people are moving from one place to another to the extent when I'm not even trying to demarket Biafra using Macron of France, and that was why he had the most dangerous disgrace in the White House by Obama. He went there to demarcate, dropped a message to make sure that Biafra does not get a global recognition in the White House. Because they want to colonize Nigeria completely, so that France who had been denied access to some African countries will now have their legs and their hands fully on the resources of Nigeria. And of course, the resources of Biafra has always been the target. So if we have to stand firm and know very clearly now that the presence of Fulani governor in River State will be a major threat. You watch under, everybody know as a accountant general, you did all manner of things, they know themselves. But the problem is, why didn't you allow this man to just do the same thing you did for 8 years and get out? As simple as that. You are now trying to tell him that you are in charge. You are the one that will determine how much is going to take. You are the one that will. That's exactly what is happening in Lagos today. Where a certain personality determines whatever goes to Alpha Beta, whatever goes to who at the end of the day. Look at how docile Sanwo-Olu has become, even on the point of this Obasan's fracas. So it's not saying anything. That's what the kind of politics we want to bring to the people of Biafra. It has been resisted, and I can tell you now, a major alliance is coming. Major, the kind of alliance that will be solidly resort to serious armed struggle. If that is the only way to take justice from Nigeria, I can tell you, the Ijaw National Congress, the Ijaw Youth Congress, and other groups, including the Biafra movement, are deeply studying the situation. And any moment from now, there is going to be a firestorm, both in Abuja and elsewhere. We are going to witness the enemy. All these people are saying the entire elders of Rivers State has come out to condemn that Supreme Court judgment. Well, this is purely, to set everywhere ablaze. Or possibly they thought that Fubara would have been frightened by that judgment. Then at the end of the day, like some bad guys are saying, he would have resigned. Supreme Court don't do him now. He will resign now. Resign. Supreme Court don't do him. I watch these people who are saying that you should have resigned. Is that how to resign? The first Ijaw governor of that state, the only time the Ijaw people have to enjoy their brother being a member or governor of that state, the first time they want to use an illegal way to remove him. No, they cannot stand, because they were already started telling people to look for a political solution and not allow the court. And Fubara has made it very clearly that he will never take any instruction from those lawmakers. No, never. He said, make heaven fall. Yes, made it very clearly. I am not taking any instruction from those lawmakers, because on the 7th of this month, March 2025, the governor will have the privilege of having a direct copy of that Supreme Court judgment. They will study it, review it, look at it from different angles, then from there we will take action. If he's going to connect with the lawmakers, if he's going to insist on this one thing his own way, then we should be ready for the drama. And what is the drama? They are open. These people that are open, Tombolo, Biafra has become a religion of its own, a religion of freedom, of humanity and peace. That what we represent. Biafra is not contesting anything with anybody. As simple as that. Let them allow the eastern governors alone, allow the people of the east alone. Imagine that kind of a thing. Peter Mba ordering all the whole traditional rulers, even want to go to Sokoto to pay homage, even when they are there, to beg the man whether to consider them or not to consider them, or whether to stop Fulani herdsmen or not to stop Fulani herdsmen. The same herdsmen entered communities and wipe away the entire community. The international community is watching. The Nigerian government are not watching. The army, the police are not seeing atrocities. That Igbos are not even violent. Why is it that they are always being killed by the Fulani herdsmen? The president himself is there. He's not saying anything. And this has been happening often on and on, always. And all the whole eastern governors are there. That is why they do not want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu released. That is why they keep on playing with the sensibilities of the Igbos. The Igbos, as I'm talking to you now, over 15 million Igbos have died as a result of this thing since 1960 to date. 15 million. And they have never for one day use any gun, use any force, or even trying to colonize anybody. That's because we are part of Nigeria. That is the only thing. And they have refused to be part of Islam. They have refused to be part of Islamization. They've rejected the concept. If people accept Islam, do you think that this killing should continue? No, there's no way we can. The world will end at that point. The whole world will end at that point. I want you to go back and listen to what J.D. Vance, the Vice President of the United States of America under President Trump, was saying a few days ago at the Oval Office, or possibly when he was addressing a forum somewhere in Europe, somewhere in America, somewhere in the Western world. I remember very clearly, he pointed Nigeria clearly that as the American government has been receiving information about the killings of Christians all over the world, and that the Trump administration will not buy into that, especially in Nigeria. That was the statement of the man. What we, I'm the one that said it, I'll repeat it if you want me to repeat it. I don't borrow this from anybody. I'm telling you that the international community is getting bruised on the development of how Christians are being killed. And to the extent that the Eastern governors themselves, you see the reason why they do not want any space. They don't want anything to interfere because their names will be exposed. People got to know that they are all soldiers. They are all Fulani stooge. They have nothing to offer Igbos. They are all planted there by the Sultan of Sokoto, the Arab world, the Yoruba Arabs themselves connect together and planted these men in those locations as governors. And in the night, they open their doors in the windows for the Fulanis. They will allow them, and they will do all manner of things to satisfy themselves. At the end of the day, they'll come out and pretend as if there's nothing that's going on. We cannot even see a single governor coming out to condemn the atrocities of the Fulanis in the East. I've never seen. So what we have now that the man organized all the whole traditional rulers in Enugu State. I'm talking about Peter Mba. That Igbos all over the world, both those within and outside the country, should come to understand that when the revolution will start, both they and their families will have something to pay for. They will answer for posterity. They will answer questions over a particular territory. The Fulanis and the Hausas and the Arab world are shooting from different angles. And you know Nigerians are very docile. Some of them does not know what is coming to them. They don't know. All they want is to wake up in the morning and eat that breakfast or this and any other thing that is happening politically, economically, doesn't concern them. But me, I am concerned because life has been taken away from my community and my state by unscrupulous elements. I am concerned. I need to know what's happening within my political environment. The international community, the Western world and the world leaders, the United Nations, docile, pro-Islamic United Nations, they are pro-Islamic now. That's why you saw what is happening in Gaza and Israel. But we have a very active United Nations. That what happened in Gaza, Hamas, wouldn't have happened. The issue that has to do with COVID-19 wouldn't have happened. It's because they are pro-Islam. And anybody that does not to give them that way does not want the word God has established for humanity to come to pass. God has made man to have dominion. God has not made man to kill a fellow man. God made man so that you live to an extent and glorify and continue to live your life free, knowing fully where they are going to die at a very particular time. Then what is the need of not killing somebody deliberately or without any provocation? And you say you are a herdsman, you are Fulani, you are Islam, is there? Okay, now rubbish. And let me tell you, the one who is backing those people, who do you think will be backing them up? Yes, and Esma is going to have the gun now. No, that's why they are laying their hand on the crude oil, because all the oil well and oil block in the Biafran land is owned by the Northerners. That is where they get their resources to be arming so that by the end of the day they will take over the entire Nigeria. Imagine a man from there saying that they have set up a committee to implement Sharia law in the Southwest. Well, I'm sorry. You get what I'm saying? And nobody's talking.
Sharia law in Southwest.
No, nobody's saying anything. Nobody can stand up and challenge him. I look at it now, all of a sudden, the governor now sent thousands or hundreds of traditional rulers to come. You showed the video. This is the reason why they sidelined Nnamdi Kanu. This is the reason why they ganged up against these people, Simon Eba. This is the reason why they want to sell the entire Igbo race to Islamization and Fulanization in this country. But let me tell you, resistance will come by omission or by commission. That's what I know. It will come. How it will come, you will not know. At that time, they will tell you, I will tell you that